Some people rule the world and still prefer to stay low-key about it. Their ideologies and connections aren't known to the public. This is why we don't know much about them. Hey there, HERELUXers! Welcome back to another fun and exciting video by HERELUXLIFE. We all believe that the Bezos and Musk families are the richest, but are they the most powerful? Today on HERELUXLIFE, we'll be telling you about the families that secretly run the world. But first, make sure you're subscribed to our channel, and if you're not, do it right away and watch our exciting and incredible videos and receive the notifications by hitting the bell icon. Number 5. The Onassis Bloodline. This bloodline is the result of two compelling people. Aristotle's Socrates Onassis was a Greek shipping magnate who amassed the world's largest privately owned shipping fleet and was one of the world's richest and most famous men. He was married to Athena Mary Livanos, daughter of shipping tycoon Stavros G. Livanos, had a long-standing affair with renowned opera singer Maria Callas, and was married to Jacqueline Kennedy, the widow of American President John F. Kennedy. Jacqueline Lee Jackie Kennedy Onassis was an American socialite, writer, and photographer who became First Lady of the United States as President John F. Kennedy's wife. Her popularity as First Lady was due to her devotion to the historical preservation of the White House, her fashion sense, and her dedication to her children, which endeared her to the American public. During her lifetime, Jackie was regarded as an international fashion icon. Her ensemble of a pink Chanel suit and matching pillbox hat that she wore in Dallas, Texas, when the president was assassinated on November 22, 1963, has become a symbol of her husband's death. The Onassis bloodline is continuing the leadership spirit and is still one of the world's most powerful families. Number 4. The Li Bloodline. The Li family belonged to the Northwest military aristocracy prevalent during the Sui dynasty and claimed to be paternally descendant from the Taoist founder Laozi, the Han dynasty general Li Guang, and Western Liang ruler Li Gao. This family was known as the Longqi Li lineage, which includes the Tang poet Li Bai. On the other hand, it has also been suggested that evidence indicates a matrilineal Shanbei origin of this clan. The Tang emperors also had Shanbei maternal ancestry from Emperor Gaozu of Tang's Shanbei mother, Duchess Dugu. Li Wan's father, Li Bing, of Han ethnicity, inherited the title of the Duke of Tang and married one of the Dugu sisters, a daughter of a prominent Shanbei general Dugu Xin. Northern Zhou general Li Xian, who claimed to have the same ancestor as the imperial family of the Tang, was in fact of Shanbei origin. Genealogical records of the house seem to have been extensively modified during the Tang dynasty's rule to conceal their Shanbei heritage. Number 3. The Kennedy Bloodline. The Kennedy family is an American political family that has long been prominent in American politics, public service, entertainment, and business. The first Kennedy elected to public office was Patrick Joseph P.J. Kennedy in 1884, 35 years after the family arrived from Ireland. He served in the Massachusetts state legislature from 1884 to 1895. At least one Kennedy family member served in federal elective office in every year from 1947, when P.J. Kennedy's grandson, John F. Kennedy, became a member of Congress from Massachusetts, to 2011, when P.J. Kennedy's great-grandson, Patrick J. Kennedy, retired as a member of Congress from Rhode Island, a span of 64 years. The descendants of P.J.'s son, Joseph P. Kennedy Sr., and Rose Fitzgerald Kennedy include President John F. Kennedy, U.S. Attorney General Robert F. Kennedy, 4 other members of the U.S. House of Representatives or Senate, 2 U.S. ambassadors, a lieutenant governor, 3 state legislators, and 1 mayor. After being powerful for such an extended period, the Kennedy bloodline is very respectable and runs the world too in a good way. Number 2. The Bundy Bloodline. McGeorge Mac Bundy was an American academic who served as United States National Security Advisor to Presidents John F. Kennedy and Lyndon B. Johnson from 1961 to 1966. He was president of the Ford Foundation from 1966 through 1979. Despite his career as a foreign policy intellectual, educator, and philanthropist, he is best remembered as one of the chief architects of the United States' escalation of the Vietnam War during the Kennedy and Johnson administrations. After World War II, during which Bundy served as an intelligence officer in 1949, he was elected for the Council on Foreign Relations. He worked with a study team on the implementation of the Marshall Plan. He was appointed a professor of government at Harvard University. In 1953, as its youngest dean of the Faculty of Arts and Sciences, he developed Harvard as a merit-based university. In 1961, he joined Kennedy's administration. Since then, his family has been one of the most powerful ones ever. Number 1. The Astor Bloodline. The Astor family achieved prominence in business, society, and politics in the United States and the United Kingdom during the 19th and 20th centuries. With ancestral roots in the Italian Alps, the Astors settled in Germany, first appearing in North America in the 18th century with John Jacob Astor, one of the wealthiest people in history. For many years, the Astor family members were known as the landlords of New York. Their New York City namesakes are the famous Waldorf Astoria Hotel, Astor Row, Astor Court, Astor Place, and Astor Avenue in the Bronx, where the Astors used stable horses. During the 19th century, the Astors became one of the wealthiest families in the United States. Toward the end of that century, some families moved to England and achieved high prominence there. During the 20th century, the number of American Astors began to decline, but their legacy lives on in their many public works, including the New York Public Library. English descendants of the Astors hold 2 hereditary peerages, Viscount Astor and Baron Astor of Hever. So these are some of the wealthiest families that secretly run the world. Did you enjoy watching this? Let us know by giving us a big thumbs up. Stay tuned and stay subscribed to HERELUXLIFE for more videos such as this.